Hi everyone, my name's Kylie Welsh. I'm the founder of Brisbane Woman, and I'd like to welcome you to our Business Success Series, where we're bringing you valuable tips and strategies to help your business be more profitable. Now, what I wanted to talk to you about today was building credibility and becoming a credible expert. Now, within Australia at the moment, we've got about 1.9 million small businesses, and out of all of those, about, I think it's 585,000 are run by women, which is wonderful. It means that 585,000 women are really good at what they do. But my question today is, how do we transition between being good at what we do to actually being seen as respected and credible experts within our industry? That's the area that's probably really, really important. And you'll notice that there's lots of information around now about becoming an overnight expert and that sort of thing. And you'll probably come across in your business dealings people that perhaps are saying that they're experts, and when you've dug a little bit deeper, they aren't. So we're looking today at building or becoming a credible expert, not an overnight expert. And part of the way we do that is through demonstrating our expertise or walking our talk, or so that our audience can see and hear and read our expertise. Now, there's many, many different ways that you can do that. I suppose what's most important is getting your expertise out of your head and into the open, into the world, onto the internet, so that everybody can see, hear, and understand a little bit more about you. That's part of the reason why I started this video blog series, because in my role I was very, very busy promoting other people's expertise. But I thought, how am I really demonstrating my expertise apart from in face-to-face workshops and that sort of area? So this is a way for me to be able to get my message out to a lot more people. I'd like to think about your website and look at what we can do with our websites to really set us up as credible experts. Now, one of the most powerful ways you can build credibility is through the written word. Now, those of you who know my story will know it started with a blog, and my background is in writing. And one of the things that holds business owners back is believing that you've got to be some sort of literary giant in order to, be a good writer and be interesting to people. And that's so not the case. I mean, I'm an untrained writer. I worked had a book published. I worked as a freelance writer. So you don't have to be a trained writer. The important thing is that you need to be able to engage with your audience and connect with them emotionally. And if you can do that, and I think that you can, because if you are a passionate business owner, you do that every day, whether you're speaking to your clients or speaking to your friends. So it's just about taking that to the next level so the whole world can see what you're capable of. So it could be as simple as having a free a free document on your website so that people can read a little bit about your expertise. Or perhaps you've got some interesting articles that people can, search for on Google and come and find you. Even better would be if you've got an ebook on there to demonstrate your expertise. My background was that I wrote a book and I use that to leverage my experience with working with women into becoming an expert with women. So, it's pretty common sense that if you're an author, you've got an ebook on a certain topic, then people are going to be able to read extensively about your knowledge. Therefore, they're going to see you as an expert. But that's the written word. That's a really powerful way to do it. But also you can do it like this, just with a simple video blog, even a simple welcome message. Think about how differently you would feel if you came to my website and there was no video on there. So you read all this stuff and you thought, oh, that sounds good. But by seeing me, hearing me, understanding my passion, that's going to create a greater connection than, even just reading something. So this is quite a powerful way for you to do it. And you can literally make a video in a couple of minutes once you understand how to do it. One of the other areas is through audio. Now, audio, I suppose I'd like to say, don't underestimate the power of audio. I know a little while ago when I was looking for a business coach, I went to a lot of different coaching pages and everyone was saying the same thing. They made these amazing promises about what they could do, but it just didn't feel right. And then I finally went to this one page where this guy had an audio button that you could press, and it was an an excerpt from a group coaching call. And in that couple of minutes, it totally changed my thinking of him. Through listening to his tone and his voice and the way he interacted with this group, how they interacted with him, I really was able to see that he really knew his stuff. Now, without that audio there, I would have no, he would have been one in, 100 different pages I looked at. So that was a really, really different experience for me, and one that made me realize how important it is to have you as the front of your business and to be on your website. So there's lots of other ways. I'm just trying to think. Business, obviously information products, I should say, is an important area as well, and we're going to talk more about each of these areas individually as we go through the series, and I'll be able to provide you with some valuable information about that. But what I wanted you to start thinking about today is how at the moment you are in fact demonstrating your credibility to your customers, and more importantly to the potential customers that are coming to your site. So have a think about it. Maybe make a list of what you're doing right, but also maybe what you could do quite easily that could really change the impression that people have when they come to your website. If you think about it this way, leaving your expertise in your head and only sharing it with customers that maybe you're seeing face-to-face or you're doing workshops, that sort of thing with, that's really limiting your business and keeping it quite small. I think a real entrepreneur wants to share their message and wants to share it with as many people as they can. So having that information out there on the internet, and particularly on your website, will help you do that much more effectively. And at Brisbane Woman, we're all about taking action for business success. So I would love to hear what you're doing right, and perhaps what you're thinking about, what you've tried that's worked really, really well, and perhaps what hasn't worked as well, because we're all about sharing information with each other to help make our businesses more successful. So I look forward to seeing you next week for our success tip, and please make comments below, and if you like this video, feel free to share it with other business owners too. Thank you.